Leaving off with, yeah, building my house. So, yeah, I should be back. I'm just gonna mute and do my thing again.
As teachers. Anyway, I have a massive hole. So I started digging the hole for this massive pipe, and while I was doing that, I asked my sister if she would clean out the pipe.
So I doesn't get all this big nasty pipe.
Alright, so I did a little digging into the night. It may be big enough for the pipe to go in. I think I might make it a little deeper. I had to put all the dirt on this side because I gotta roll it in this way. And I only get one chance to roll it in, so if it goes in wrong or messes up or somehow goes in the ditch, then it's over because we're not going to be able to get the pipe out of that ditch. So we need to be very careful when we go to put it in. So we're about to move it to the hole to see if we can drop it in. People were trying to say this was 300 pounds. Uh-oh, if it goes in the ditch, it's over. So we got the pipe ready to go into the hole. We're not going to put it in just yet because the hole might need to be a little bit bigger, so I'm going to take some measurements and maybe dig it deeper. Also, we need to be very careful when we put the pipe into the ditch because these pipes like to break a lot, so we're going to be very careful. So I went to go put the pipe inside the hole, and the worst thing that could have happened, as you'll see. So it's time to put the pipe inside the hole, but I'm not certain it's deep enough or wide enough, so I'm just going to do a few things to make sure it's ready to go into the hole. And right here's where everything went wrong. As you can see, I stepped on something very sharp, and it went into my foot, and I attempted to pull it out. And that didn't work out too well. I just snapped on something sharp. So I ended up fleeing the scene and I didn't record anything that had happened, but this is a good visual representation of what my foot looked like. So about one tetanus shot and a week later, I went back to the pipe. Well, I'm back where my life got changed forever for 2 weeks. About a week ago, I stepped on this and it went into my foot. It was inside that hole. I went home hopping on one foot, and then I sat on the ground and pulled this out of my foot. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. But anyway, the least I can do is put the pipe in the hole now, because that's what you all want to see. We're going to find out if I can get it to the hole.
Now to do it on a tinier layer.
Gosh, finally. I did it. Well, I got it to the hole. It looks like it fit perfectly. That was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Not really. It wasn't too bad. Anyway, I think it fits pretty well. It would have been nice if it was a little farther out. I'll definitely be back to do more to it, but it'll probably be a couple days until my foot's better, so I'll come back then. Alright, so my foot's good enough that I can at least walk on it now, so I'm going to see if I can get some progress done to the palm shelter. Music to my ear. Alright, so I covered some of it with dirt. It was pretty exhausting, but now let's see if I can get on the inside for some reason. Alright, how am I going to get in here? I am going to go in back first. Okay. This is terrible. Hey, I fit! It get kind of dirty in here. But at least I know that I fit in here pretty well. I mean, I'm going to be turned around the other way when I crawl into the actual bomb shelter. So I need to get to work on the other side because if it's just this tunnel, then it's going to be terrible. Getting out is probably going to be annoying. Unless I have some sort of trap door on the other side when I'm done. Alright, so my next step is going to be to dig the inside of the bomb shelter. I'm still not certain how I'm going to do it just yet, like with the roof and everything. but I'll figure that out, so I'm gonna start digging this hole. Alright, so I got the hole a little bit wider and deeper, but I'm exhausted already. So next I wanted to clean out the dirt from the inside because, not gonna lie, it seemed kind of satisfying. But this is where I realized how dusty it was in there. This pipe is so dusty. I think it's because most of the dirt inside there got really dried out. But nonetheless, it's rusty. Rusty? I mean, it's really dusty. And I found a bullet on the ground. It's a little strange. So I got the other side dug out pretty good. It's got some space in there. And I cleaned out all the dust that was in there. It was so dusty. Tomorrow I'm going to figure out a way to make like some sort of roof on top of it. Alright, so my plan for the roof is pretty simple. I'm just going to take several beams, put them across the top, and put a piece of tin on top of it, and then just pile dirt on top of it. And that's going to be a pretty secure roof. Also, it's not going to be like super big in here because if I kept making it deeper, then water would probably flow into it. So I can't make it super deep. This is probably about as deep as I can make it. But I think I like it enough, so I'm going to start working on the roof. Alright, so I'm going to put the last Matthew beam in place. And my island is buried a treasure chest. So I'm going to go on the inside and see how big it is. I mean, it's got some space in here. I mean, when I'm hiding from bombs, I'm like, man, there's not enough space in here. But at least I'm alive. Well, it's not super big in there. But if I'm safe from bombs, I'm not complaining. So it's time to put this on as a roof onto here. Alright, so the roof is in place. Alright, so it's covered with dirt pretty well. It's not blending in very well at all. There's going to be like a surplus of dirt. It's just going to be like a mountain sitting next to my bomb shelter. I should climb it and name it Shopify. Anyway, I think I need to make it blend in better. So first I packed the dirt down a little bit, and then I put some leaves on top of it. Maybe I need to build like a little stairway right here going down to the door. That'd be pretty cool. So I was building the stairway next to the bomb shelter, and then I realized I wasn't alone, because there was something in the ditch next to me. Oh no. As you can see, there's a snake in the water. I'm not certain what kind of snake it is. Anyway, my stairway is coming along. But that snake, where is he? There he is. I think I only have one option here, and it involves violence. Alright, so I'm going to get back to work on these stairs, make them a little better. And if I see a snake again, there's no running because these frogs don't have sport mode. Alright, so we got a staircase going down the pipe. It doesn't look the best. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. I think I'm going to find a way to make it look more natural. Like plant some plants around it, maybe. So first I went and dug up a tree and then planted it next to the bomb shelter. Alright, so I don't know if I like it too much. I mean, it looks a little out of place, but I'll just let it grow right there. It'll probably be fine. After basically planting a Christmas tree next to my bomb shelter, I found another kind of plant that I wanted, and it's this moss. I got some moss to go put on the bomb shelter. I don't know how much water moss really needs. It's probably not that much, but I'll just put a little around it so there's some moisture. Alright, so I'm going to go on the inside for the first time after building the roof. I don't think there will be, but I hope there's not any snakes that got in there. Because after seeing that one in the ditch, I'm a little paranoid. But I'm going to go in. I don't think there's any snakes. It looks kind of terrifying, if I'm being honest. Alright, well, we got a flashlight, so I'm not too scared. Oh my gosh. This is kind of sketch. It's actually getting cold in here for some reason. Alright, no snakes. That lights is kind of terrifying. And there's bugs in here. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm a little scared being in here if I'm going to be honest. For some reason there's bugs hiding here. I don't know if the environment is good for them, but why are they everywhere? I think I'm going to get out. Oh gosh. I don't like it in there at all. That was so terrible. There's like such little space and there's like bugs in there, making it so terrifying in there, and it's like pitch black when my flashlight on my phone turned off. It was pitch black in there. I couldn't see anything. I think I'm going to have to build some sort of trap door on the other side because this being the only way out is a little scary. Alright, so here's my secret entrance. It looks like a snake hole. But as you can see, it's a good spot to get in. There's a lot of dirt that piled up in there, but I'll just dig it out. Alright, so I'm going in through the secret entrance. This bomb shelter is getting a little sketch. I mean, this doesn't even do anything anymore. It might as well come out. There's no bugs in here anymore, so that's good. That space needs to be a little bigger down there. This beam came out, so that's not as supported anymore. So it rained a lot last night, and surprisingly, it doesn't seem very wet on the inside, so I guess that's pretty good. I wanted to test it out for like the end of the video, like against like a bomb or something, but bombs are illegal. So the second closest thing would be like fireworks or something, but I haven't found anywhere that sells fireworks in the middle of February. So that's a shame. Maybe I'll have to do a part 2, and if you want to see a part 2 of this video, where I maybe upgrade the inside a little better and test it out against like bombs or not bombs, but probably maybe fireworks. So if you want to see that, leave a like on this video, comment down below, and I guess subscribe so you can see the video when it gets posted. This bomb shelter is so awesome.
And I'll blow your house down.
Want to bring your own art style to AI-generated images? This is Loop Lab, by creators for creators. I am Metacrafters, and I build